God says, "My beloved child, today is not an ordinary day. Today, a voice has risen from the heavens, calling your name, seeking to reach you before it is too late. The one whom you loved, the one whom you lost, the one whose absence left a wound so deep that no earthly remedy could heal it, this person has been sent to deliver you a final message, a message that can change everything. They have fought through the barriers between the seen and unseen, through realms you cannot comprehend, because this moment is urgent. The angels have been whispering, warning, watching. The divine realms have been trembling with the weight of what must be spoken. You were never meant to miss this. You were never meant to remain blind to what is about to be revealed. You were chosen to hear this. You were selected to know this. You were anointed to receive this revelation, for the time of concealment has ended. Do you feel the presence surrounding you? The warmth, the gentle stirring in the air, the sensation that someone is near? That is because they are. The veil between the living and the departed is thin at this moment, and the heavens have allowed an intercession, a divine interruption in the natural course of things. Someone who has entered eternity is pleading for you, begging you to listen, to receive, to open your heart before it is too late. They have seen things that you cannot see. They have heard conversations that were hidden from your ears. They have stood before the divine throne and witnessed the spiritual warfare that has been raging around you, battles you were unaware of, fights you never knew you were in. They have watched as forces of darkness have tried to deceive you, manipulate you, and entangle you in snares you didn't even realize existed. They have seen it all, and now they are shouting from eternity, desperate to warn you. The person you trusted, the person you thought was on your side, the person who smiled in your face while hiding a dagger behind their back, they have been plotting against you for longer than you realize. The ones you considered your closest allies, the ones whose words you believed, the ones you thought would always stand beside you, one among them has betrayed you. And my child, the betrayal is deeper than you think. The deception is older than you realize. The plan was set long before you even suspected. There were whispers in the shadows. There were decisions made in secret. There were lies crafted to blind you. The enemy has been working behind the scenes, weaving a net so intricate that you would never suspect a thing. They thought you would never see the truth. They thought you would never question their intentions. They thought they could keep you in the dark forever. But my child, heaven has intervened. This is why the voice of the one you lost is reaching out to you now. They have been given permission to speak, to warn, to expose. They are weeping for you, pleading for you to open your eyes, because the time is running out. The enemy's plan is about to be set into motion, and if you do not act now, if you do not awaken in time, the consequences will be irreversible. This betrayal is not just an ordinary betrayal. This is something far greater. This is a spiritual attack. This is a coordinated effort by forces that have been watching you since the day you were born. They have studied you, monitored you, observed your weaknesses, and now they believe the moment is right to strike. You have noticed the signs, haven't you? You have felt the unease. You have sensed the shift in the atmosphere. You have seen things that didn't quite make sense, but you brushed them off as coincidences. You have dismissed the warning signs because you didn't want to believe that someone so close to you could be capable of such evil. But my child, the truth cannot be hidden any longer. The one in heaven has seen the full picture. They know who is involved. They know what has been planned. And now they are crying out for you, trying to break through, trying to get you to understand before it's too late. Do you remember the dream you had? The one that unsettled you? That was not just a dream. That was a warning. That was a glimpse into the reality that has been hidden from you. That was me trying to reach you, trying to prepare you. And now, you must understand, time is running out. The person who has been working against you is smiling in your face even now. They are watching you closely, waiting for the right moment to strike. They are not who you think they are. They have lied to you, manipulated you, deceived you in ways you cannot yet comprehend. But their time of deception is over. I am shining my light upon them. I am exposing their plans. I am bringing their darkness into the open, and they will not be able to hide any longer. You will begin to notice things you never noticed before. You will begin to hear things you never heard before. The truth will begin to unfold before your very eyes. And when it does, do not be afraid. Do not let fear take hold of you. I have sent my angels to protect you. I have placed my hand upon you. You will not fall into their trap. You will not be destroyed by their schemes. But you must act. You must be vigilant. You must not ignore the signs any longer. The one in heaven is pleading with you because they know what is coming. They know what is at stake. They see the path that is being laid before you, and they are trying to warn you before it is too late. You may feel their presence near you. You may sense their love surrounding you. That is because they have been watching over you, interceding for you, asking the heavens to intervene on your behalf. They cannot rest until you understand the urgency of this moment. There is a window of time. A brief moment where you can change the course of what is about to happen. But that window is closing. Every second that passes is a second closer to the moment when the truth will be revealed in full force. Will you listen? Will you open your eyes? Will you accept the truth, no matter how painful it may be? Or will you ignore this warning and allow the enemy's plans to unfold unchecked? My child, I am speaking to you now because I love you. I have always loved you. I have always watched over you. and I will not let you walk into destruction without a final warning. Now is the time. Take action. Remove yourself from those who do not have your best interest at heart. Distance yourself from the voices that have been filling your mind with lies. Seek me, and I will show you who is for you and who is against you. The person in heaven who loves you has fulfilled their mission. They have spoken. They have delivered the message they were sent to give. Now the choice is yours. Will you heed the warning, or will you ignore it? You must decide now. The clock is ticking. The time of exposure is here. The truth is unfolding. And soon, nothing will ever be the same again. God says, "My child, time is running out. The hour of revelation is upon you, and I am speaking to you now because you must be prepared." This is not a coincidence. This is not just another message. This is a divine warning, sent to open your eyes before it is too late. There are things happening behind your back, conversations being whispered in secret, and meetings being arranged that you were never meant to know about. But I see all things. I know the hearts of men. And now, I am bringing the truth to you. You have 2 hours. The ones who have positioned themselves as allies are gathering. They are setting up a meeting, a discussion, a strategy to remove you from a place that is rightfully yours. They believe you are unaware. They think their plans are secure. But I, the Lord, have already exposed them. This is not just about your position. This is not just about your status. This is about your destiny. The enemy has seen the anointing on your life, the favor I have placed upon you, the doors I am opening before you. And he is afraid. He knows that if you step fully into what I have called you to do, nothing will be able to stop you. That is why this attack is happening now. That is why these meetings are being held in secret. That is why they are trying to move against you before you even realize what is happening. But hear me now, my child, no weapon formed against you shall prosper. They may gather, but their plans will fail. They may speak against you, but their words will be empty. They may try to remove you, but they will only remove themselves from my favor. For I have set you apart. I have chosen you. And what I have ordained for you, no man can take away. Be watchful. The ones involved in this are closer than you think. Some have been in your circle for a long time. Some have pretended to support you. But their hearts have been divided. They have spoken against you when they thought no one was listening. They have made agreements that they will soon regret. But my child, do not be afraid. Do not panic. For I have already gone before you. Archangel Michael stands ready. The battle has already begun in the spiritual realm. The forces of darkness are being pushed back. The deception that was meant to trap you is turning against them. They thought they were setting a trap for you, but they were digging their own downfall. The very seat they plan to remove you from will become the seat of their own judgment. You may feel surrounded, but you are not alone. My angels are encamped around you. I have placed a hedge of protection over your life. And in the next few hours, you will begin to see the signs of what I am doing. Watch for the sudden shifts. Watch for the unexpected moves. Pay attention to the words people speak, to the small moments where the truth slips through. I am revealing everything to you. And when the moment comes, do not waver. Do not let fear hold you back. Stand firm in my promise. The enemy wants you to doubt, to second guess, to feel uncertain. But I say to you now, trust what I am showing you. Trust what you feel in your spirit. Trust that I am working on your behalf. This is not a loss. This is a setup for your breakthrough. What they are trying to take away from you, I will multiply. What they thought they could steal, I will restore sevenfold. Their betrayal will not break you, it will elevate you. Their deception will not harm you, it will expose them. Stay silent, my child. Do not reveal what you know. Do not warn them. Do not try to stop what is unfolding. Let it happen. Let the exposure take place. I am the one handling this battle, and my justice will prevail. 2 hours remain. Watch and pray. Stay ready. For the truth is about to be revealed, and when it is, you will never see these people the same way again. The tables are turning. The battle is mine. Victory is yours. Beloved soul, in this moment of urgency, the heavens call upon you. A divine message, carried by the wings of truth and light, has been sent directly to you. This is not a coincidence, nor is it something to be ignored. The voice of the Almighty reaches out, whispering through the realms of existence, and it is only for you. Listen carefully, for what is spoken here is sacred, intended for your heart alone. The forces that watch over you, the celestial beings assigned to your journey, have gathered in unity to bring forth this revelation. You are at a crossroads, a pivotal moment in time, and what you do now will shape not only your destiny but also the unseen spiritual forces that align around you. There are those who seek to disrupt, who move in the shadows with intentions unknown to you. They conspire, they meet, and they discuss matters that involve your very existence. But do not let fear take root in your heart. For the Lord, your God, is the eternal guardian, the unshakable protector of His chosen ones. He sees all, He knows all, and no plan formed against you shall prevail. They whisper in secret, but their words are powerless against the decree of the Almighty. The hand of God moves mightily on your behalf, and no force in heaven or on earth can stand against His will. You are not alone. The archangels stand beside you, their swords drawn in divine protection. Michael, the warrior of the Lord, has been sent forth to shield you from the snares of the enemy. His presence is mighty, and his voice is a command that no darkness can ignore. He orders you now, open your heart, receive this truth, and let no doubt cloud your mind. You are being watched over with an intensity that is beyond human comprehension. Every step you take, every breath you draw, is under the careful observation of those who have been assigned to your spiritual journey. The battle is not against flesh and blood, but against forces unseen, against principalities that seek to unsettle and dismantle. Yet, you have already been given the victory. The Lord has declared it so. Do not tremble at their schemes, do not be anxious over their plans. They may gather, they may conspire, but their foundation is weak, built upon lies and deceptions. The truth of God stands unshaken, and in that truth, you are anchored. Now is the time for unwavering faith. Trust, not in what you see, but in what has been spoken over your life. The promises of God are eternal, they do not waver, they do not return empty. His word concerning you is firm, unbreakable. You are protected. You are chosen. No force, no counsel, no secret meeting can override what God has ordained. Even as they sit in their gathering, even as they plan and discuss, the Lord laughs at their attempts. He is seated upon his throne, sovereign and supreme, and he stretches out his hand in your favor. The earth trembles at his command, the heavens align at his word. His decree has been set, and nothing can overturn it. Now, more than ever, you must pray. Not with fear, but with authority. Stand firm in your faith, call upon his name, and know that he hears you. He is close, closer than you can comprehend. His angels surround you, their presence a shield that no weapon can penetrate. You must not share this message with anyone. It is for you alone, a sacred communication between you and the divine. Let it take root within you, let it fill your spirit with strength and courage. Know that even in this moment, the forces of light stand ready, and the plans of the enemy will crumble before your eyes. Do not doubt. Do not waver. The Lord is with you, and no harm shall befall you. Every word spoken here is true, every assurance is certain. Trust, believe, and walk forward in divine confidence. You are safe, you are protected, and nothing, absolutely nothing, can remove you from the hand of God. Rest in this truth, for it is unshakable. Be at peace, knowing that the battle is already won. The time is now, stand in faith, and watch as the Lord moves mightily on your behalf.